Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Waalaikumsalam, Miss. Good morning. I'm great.
I'm great, Miss. How are you?
Great. It's so good to hear that you are all fine. Right. Let's begin our lesson today. But before beginning our lesson, I'm going to check your attendance. Is Nanda here?
Yes, Miss.
All right, Nanda is here. Aisha,
Yes, Miss.
Taskia,
Yes, Miss.
all right. Seems like everybody is here, so let's just begin the lesson. I believe that we ever discussed about this one. Before that, I want to ask you, have you ever write a diary?
Yes.
Yes. What kind of story or experience or events do you usually write on your diary? Is it a story about your crush?
Yeah, I think about my holiday.
Oh yeah, your holiday, your crush,
Yeah.
and then what sad events? Do you ever really? Hmm? Right. So today we're gonna be discussing about recount text. So what is a recount text actually? A recount text is a text that telling the reader about one story, one action, or one activity. Its goal is to entertain or inform the reader. It's just a matter of entertaining and informing. Nothing special about this one. As you know that just now I have mentioned about diary. So diary is an example of recount text. There is a generic structure for recount text, and there are 3 generic structures in every part of recount text. So there is orientation, events, and reorientation. Orientation, what is orientation? Orientation is a background information of the text, such as who was involved, where it happened, and when it happened. As for events, it is a series of events ordered in a chronological sequence. What happens? That's it. The events, the story. And then reorientation is a personal comment about the event or what happened in the end. As for the language features of a recount text uses past tense, included simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. So every kind of past tense, it involves that. And then temporal sequence, a sequence of happenings in a space of time. For example, on Monday and then on Tuesday, etc. And this example is temporal sequence of day. So after Monday is Tuesday, and then the next is Wednesday. But if you're telling a story that happens during a day, in a day, the temporal sequence you might use is about time, or maybe like 9 a.m. and then continue to 12 p.m. and then 3 p.m. and so on. And Recontext uses specific participant. In this case, it's I, because the one who writes the Recontext is probably the main character in the whole story, right? And Recontext uses conjunction. What are the conjunctions? It's like for, but, and, as, and then yet, so, and yeah, other types of conjunction. And the last one, the language features of recount text, it uses action verb like walk and then run hide, and punch, maybe. Yeah. Could you please give me one example of an action verb, Nanda? You're just doing an action verb just now. Talk.
Talk with.
All right. All right, thank you. This one, I have an example of recount text. Who would likely to read this text?
Me, miss.
All right, Aisha, go on.
Wait a minute. Being late. Last morning, dinner, my roommate woke up late and she had to go to campus. When she wanted to take her motorcycle, in fact, she couldn't move it because there were some motorcycles that blocked up her motorcycle. She tried to move all the motorcycles so that her motorcycle could move from the garage, but she couldn't do it. Then she called Adele, who had that motorcycle which blocked it up. After that, her friend who had that motorcycle helped her. Finally, she could move her motorcycle and rode it to go to campus.
Right. Thank you, Aisha, for reading this story. Taskia, are you still with me?
Yes, miss.
Can you please identify the generic structure of this simple text? Remember, there are 3 generic structures of recount text: orientation, events, and reorientation. Which are those?
The orientation is the first paragraph, miss. Is it correct?
Yeah, that's correct, but it's
step?
not specific enough.
And then the
Yep.
was it the second generic structure? Was it events?
The events now, the second generic structure, the events.
The event is the second paragraph, and then reorientation is the last paragraph.
All right. Great. Thank you, Taskia. I have another example here. Who'd likely to read the text? Are you, Nanda? Are you interested to read the text?
But still fresh, miss. I can see. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, miss.
Okay, go on.
A beautiful day at Jogja. Last week, my friends and I went to go Jogja. We visited many places. First, we visited Parangtritis Beach.
Visited.
Visited Parangtritis Beach. The sun shone brightly and the scenery was very beautiful there. We felt the wind blow across to us. We also saw a lot of people in that beach. There were many birds flew in the sky. Also, there were many sellers who sold many kinds of souvenirs. Second, we visited Gembira Loka Zoo. We saw many kinds of animals there, such as monkeys, tigers, crocodiles, snakes, and etc. We looked around in that zoo and also took pictures of those animals. Then we felt hungry, so we went to a restaurant. As soon as we finished our lunch, we decided to go home. For me, that was a beautiful day, though I could not visit Malioboro. We really enjoyed it, and I hope I could visit Jogja again. That's all,
Thank
miss.
you so much, Nanda. So Nanda has already read this story, and I will send you this text through our WhatsApp group. And I need you to identify the generic structure as well as the language features in the text. Are you capable of doing that? I believe so. Can you do that?
Yes, miss. Yes,
Yes,
miss.
miss.
We can do that.
All right, thank you. And also, I have another homework for you guys. I will show the spoiler of the homework here. Because we are running out of time. The Zoom is, yeah, it's counting seconds. I am going to give you this homework. So you're going to choose between A, B, C, or D. There are 10 questions. All right, can you do this? I believe you can.
Yes, miss. We can do it.
All
Yes,
right.
miss.
Thank you. So that's all our lesson for today. I hope that you enjoy our lesson today. I'm sorry if I did lots of mistakes in our meeting. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning.
Salam, miss. Thank you,
Good morning,
miss.
miss. Thank you, miss.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.